Welcome to the Bare Essentials Podcast, where the talk is real and hibernating on your goals is not an option.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm your host, Charles Wallace. Today's guest is the world's preeminent snow artist. His career path as a civil engineer led him to the University of Oxford in England. It was there in the late 2000s that he began his endeavors as a snow artist, most prominently in the French Alps, after following a whim after a day of skiing. The 63-year-old has now crafted hundreds of snow drawings on some of the most picturesque mountaintops across the world. So please join me in welcoming Simon Beck to the show. Hi, Simon. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. For those in the audience that don't know who you are, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Simon Beck. I'm 63 years old. I'm the first person to do snow art, so far as I know. I've done 373 snow drawings now, and I've also done about 200 on sand. So I live in a ski resort called Les Arcs in the French Alps. I've been here since 2004. I made my first snow drawing in 2004, shortly after I moved in here. And over the next 5 years, I did about 20. And then I decided to take snow drawing seriously and make as many as conditions allowed. And that's when I started doing about 35 a year on average. So the long-term aim was to produce enough photographs of good drawings to make a book. And the book was actually published about 7 years ago. And we're hoping maybe one day big business will take an interest in me and we'll do another book. Problem is, no one knows really what the future of books is at the moment. People expect to get things free off the internet. I know I do, so I don't know whether it'll ever happen. Yeah, what else?
Simon, I saw a video about you a few days back, and I was amazed at your drawings. I draw myself. When I saw these drawings, they were breathtaking to me, and that's why I reached out to you. I thought it was extremely amazing. How long does a drawing take on average?
Clearly, it depends on the complexity of the drawing and the size of it and the condition of the snow. The simplest drawings probably take, I would have thought, 3 hours to cover an area the size of a soccer field. The more complex ones, those are the ones which require more measuring, rather longer. And a big drawing is the area of 3 soccer fields, so it can take 12 hours. Indeed, some of them can't be finished in 1 second. The fractal boundary around the edge of it takes a disproportionately large amount of time. Drawing I finished it 2 days ago, I think, was about the size of 3 soccer fields. And of that, the fractal boundary was more than half the time. So, yeah, a sensible answer is 12 hours. In practice, I keep going until I'm too tired to go on. And I find usually I can go about 12 hours if the conditions are fairly easy. At the other extreme, if the snow is really deep and heavy, I'm exhausted after 3 hours. So sometimes it's best to start again. Should we say, go home and get some bigger snowshoes and carry on?
Simon, so out of curiosity, when you decide to start doing snow art, I know you mentioned a book. Are there people who actually will reach out to you and request for you to do these drawings? Is that how you make a living currently?
It is, yeah. Most of the money I get now is from commissioned drawings. There's been very little since the start of COVID. In fact, I've done most of my paid work has been doing commissioned drawings on the beach rather than in the snow, which is not how things normally are. Rather a shame, actually. The beach drawing was just getting going. I was just starting to make some money from it when I lost my home base in Britain, and now I'm based here in Les Arcs. So, yeah, most of my money has been doing commission drawings, a little bit doing orienteering map making, which was my main way of earning money before I started getting paid for making snow drawings.
Well, and Simon, I think I read somewhere that you're avid skier, and that's how this kind of started. You decided after skiing one day, you decided to start to make a snow drawing. Is that true?
So at first, the idea of coming over here to France was just to go skiing and enjoy the mountains. But exactly as you've read, Charles, after skiing quite soon after the start of the season, I thought, I want to go and do something active. I don't want to do something really energetic. I'm feeling a bit tired. And I just saw this area of snow outside the lake, and I thought, let's make a pattern on it. And that's how it all started, just a bit of fun after skiing one day.
Simon, when you make these drawings, what equipment do you need? What do you use?
Not a great deal. You obviously need snowshoes. Now, snowshoes are plastic frame that straps to your boots to spread your weight and allows you to walk over the soft snow. It also makes a much bigger footprint, so it looks better, even though the snow is not actually deep enough to require snowshoes. So with snowshoes and good judgment, that's all you need to make a drawing. With a lot of practice, you can draw a circle quite accurately, especially when the lake you're drawing on is usually fairly circular in the first place.
Well, Simon, I got to be honest. I think just seeing some of your work that I've been privileged to see so far online, I was amazed. Like I said, it amazed me enough that I really had to reach out to you because I was fascinated by it. As far as your work, is there any place where the audience could take a look to see? You have a website or anything like that that people can look into to check out your work?
Yes, I put one or two photos of every drawing I make on my Facebook page, and there are two. There's my personal page. But basically, it's been shared around the web so much, and there's so many articles about me. If you just type Simon Beck into Google,
the work was breathtaking, and it intrigued me. I wanted to speak to you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you giving me some time today, especially from the French Alps there. Okay. I can't thank you enough. So everyone, please check out Simon Beck's work on Google, Facebook, Instagram. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. It is some of the most amazing, picturesque types of art you'll ever see. So thanks again, Simon. You take care.
This has been the Bare Essentials. Thanks for listening. And remember, never hibernate on your goals.